Pregame.com.
Belmont Stakes, we're taking a look at our final contender here. Dave, we've got Street Life. This is a long shot. He's sitting at 12-1 morning line. I think he's got a legitimate shot of, being on the ticket. And when I'm talking on the ticket, we're talking exactas, tries, supers. This one probably more to the back end of the super in the try. Stone cold closer.
Right.
If we get the speed, I know you think there's going to be speed in this race. That would help this horse. What do you think?
Exactly, and that's why I'm in my long shot pick, Daily Racing Form, other websites that I've been writing for, predictionmachine.com. Street Life, Peter Pan, big closing move to finish third. This horse owned by Bobby McNair, the owner of the Houston Texans, so they got money behind him. but this horse, obviously likes the track, and like I said, I think the pace really does set up for him.
The racing in the Peter Pan, we can't emphasize enough how important and much of an advantage it is for a horse to already have had a trip over this course, because Belmont is a track like no other. I mean, the nickname's Big Sandy. It's a tiring track. It's deep, those wide swooping turns. So the fact that he raced here in the Peter Pan is a huge advantage for him coming into this race. And if he gets those fractions, if we could bet the race at the quarter pole, a lot of times, our percentages would go up, way up, knowing what's happening there. But if he gets those fast fractions, this is a legitimate long shot horse that can pick up pieces at the end, and he'll be coming hard. The rail's not going to hurt him in a race like this.
No.
He'll be able just to float out, because he doesn't have the gate speed, situate himself where he wants and make that ground-saving trip and be able to move, and doesn't have to be wide necessarily in those big turns. Legitimate long shot.
Right. Now, I mean, the concern is, Lively Race doesn't have a graded stakes win to his credit, which only 3 horses in this race do. Yeah. But obviously, a lot of respect out there for him. The fact that he was only 12-1 on the morning line. Lucky's even posted advanced lines on this. They also had him at 12-1. So, a horse with these PPs to be that short of a price, there's people that know that it has talent.
Definitely, and he's got 5 races under his belt. He didn't race at 2. Interesting, the horse wasn't raced at 2, but he's got 5 races under his belt, for this year. So definitely, and again, I know you're not a buyer's guy, but, it's still an old school thing there, and anybody that's picked up the Daily Racing Form, you got to be a fan of the buyers, and his buyers are heading in the right direction. He's going on the move. So if he makes that next step, that next jump, he can be on the ticket, and I'll have him on my underneath exotic. So there you have it. That wraps up our live long shot, very live long shot, use on the ticket Saturday. We're going to be back. We're going to wrap it all together. We've done all the individual videos. You can watch the next video that summarizes everything we've talked about today here for the Belmont, and then we're going to actually do a video on the Triple Crown itself here on pregame.tv.